So I do struggle with this question of how many championships have we won, because it's not something that I personally focus on. I've been here 34 years. This is my 35th year. And personally, let me go on record to say that I have not won any. My team has won 26 tournament championships, 8 regular season championships. That regular season championship started in the year of 2013. That didn't exist before the year of 2013. But it's hard because I'm focused on this year and what's happening this year and going forward. And I realize that it's a lot, and I just don't get caught up in that. And people talk about it and it just makes me uncomfortable, to be very honest. It's about what this team is about. It is about the foundation, the fundamental blocks from which this program is built on, and the fact that those foundational blocks have not changed in 34 and a half years at this point. And that is what we do. We have a championship mindset here.
I think something that has made Bev very successful is her passion, her heart, and her determination. She's always willing to stand up for these girls in every aspect of their life.
I think Bev has one of the greatest legacies in the NCAA. She got us our first national championship, and that just says so much on its own. Getting to just be in this and learn from her, and I knew that if I was gonna have the best chance at coaching, that I wanted to learn from the best. And I think that is Bev. That is who I've always seen with any NCAA program. Just looking at Bev and what she's done, I'm like, that is what I want to be a part of and learn from.
I had a half on the layout.
Gosh, if I applied now for this position with the experience I had then, my resume would very quickly go into the circular file. I mean, I was in the right place at the right time, and I was so incredibly fortunate. I think that they saw somebody that they could hire very inexpensively. I was hired for $25,000 when I was 23 years old, soon to turn 24, but I was 23. I mean, I've seen a whirlwind of change. We were 2 departments, a women's department, a men's department. Everything was separate. I was one of the first full-time coaches hired on the women's side. Prior to me, the women were secretaries and travel agents by day and coaches by afternoon.
All right, really good job, you guys. I'm really proud of you. You ended great. All right, that was wonderful.
A lot of things changed and fought a lot of fights. Had to be willing to stand up and use my voice and not be afraid to challenge. But so blessed to be where I am today. Feel so privileged to go through those battles, to be sitting here looking out over a facility like we have today, for my athletes to have the opportunities that they have.
The banners in there. Does the thought of that journey ever creep into the back of your mind when you look at them? I mean, does it add a little bit more sort of sense of accomplishment when you see them knowing just that extra uphill battle?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I'm very proud. I'm passionate about University of Michigan and about the journey that I've taken here. And, sometimes as a strong woman's coach who is willing to stand up and fight those fights, you get labeled sometimes. And you have to be willing to wear that badge proudly at times, and not be offended by it, because somebody has to.
Obviously, it depends on the day, but like, I'll give you my Tuesdays. My Tuesdays are my long days. Okay, so I have a lab at 8 to 10, and then I have 10 to 11 class, and then I have an hour break where I can just sit down and study, and then I have 12 to 1. I have a class with Ashley. The best.
Class.
It is the best class. And then at 1, we go straight to practice, and then normally we go home, we get some dinner, and then we study until we can't. And then go to bed. And I think it definitely is challenging. I'm not gonna lie. Like, having that balance is challenging, especially at the beginning of the semester when it's new classes and you know, the practice schedule is up and down, or we don't
And you're
know
not in a routine yet.
Yeah, you're not in a routine. Like, once you find that routine, it does make it easier, but it is still challenging, I will admit.
I feel like our gym lives and school lives are just inevitably intertwined, but also like having the break between, like, when we come to practice, it makes me more motivated when I go home to do school, because like just having the mental break from school is so helpful.
Lou one time told us something, and I think it really stuck with me. I think it's be where your feet are. So I think having that balance, like when you're in the gym, that's all you're thinking about. You're not thinking about the exam you have at 7 p.m. or the assignment that's due at 11:59 that you haven't started. You're thinking about this routine and that turn and just being intentional with it. And then, you know, when you step out of those doors after you've eaten dinner and everything, you sit down and you know you have only like a designated amount of time to get this done, so you're gonna get it done. And I think it's just like being present and being where you are in that moment.
This is the most imbalanced part of our year, just between school being at its height and then gym trying to make lineups, and everyone is just working as hard as they can. So we just kind of learned how to manage that and stay positive and present, kind of like Carly said, stay where our feet are, so we can do the best in both areas.
So each class, Gabby, I don't know if you know this, but each class of dads, so the senior dads wear a particular shirt. We try to match shirts. The junior dads and the senior dads and the freshman dads do the same. But this year, all of the dads are getting Nike gym shoes with their Nike. Thank you. And you know, they're the Michigan colors, and they've got Team 48 on the back. I mean, we've been getting super hyped about it. Yeah, it's gonna be epic.
I love coming to see you at the meets, and I remember like your first meet, and they were introducing you, and they said from Ypsilanti, Michigan, you know, Gabby Wilson, and I just thought, what an honor to be home. I like having you here, but ultimately, I just want you to be. I want you to be happy, but it's nice to be able to go every time you're competing and see you. I feel like it's been a full ride, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. And I feel in this, like talking to you right now, I feel good. I don't know what it'll feel like in April, but right now I feel content with what you've been able to do with your gift.
I've learned to just care about the people that are seeing my journey. It's like, that's my teammates, it's my coaches, it's my parents. So a lot of the pressure that I feel personally is making them proud.
I'm literally just going to enjoy watching you and your teammates together for the last time. And I'm just gonna be in that. I'm just gonna be in the moment. Not thinking about scores, not thinking about what everyone does, but just being in the moment and savoring it. And really understanding how privileged and blessed we were to play a very small part in your collegiate athletic journey.
I don't think it was small.
I mean, I don't know how to do a cartwheel, let alone a back handspring. So, but this year I just want to focus on you all and enjoy watching you all compete, watching you all cheer each other on, and you know, we're just let the chips fall where they may.
I want you to enjoy this year. I want you just to really like take it all in, You know, this is the culmination of it all, and I want you to really enjoy it.
Agreed.
So clearly my mom's not coming to this meet, or else I would not be doing my own hair.
The exhibition is just kind of one of those places where it's good for our freshmen and our girls who haven't competed before to get out there, see what they can do in front of a crowd. This is their opportunity to show us what they've got. The exhibition coming up will be my first meet ever in Chrysler. I don't really necessarily have an expectation for myself, considering last year I was hurt. So I didn't really get to have an exhibition meet. I was there kind of on the side. I had a bit of a different role. My expectation is to just have fun and just be confident. So I think it's an important day for them, but also an exciting day that they get the opportunity and the experience to do what they love in front of the Chrysler audience, which is just going to be amazing.
All right, listen up, you guys. That was a really great warm-up. This is our place, our home. You guys have worked really hard all fall for this. This is step number 1 in what will be the journey of our 2024 season. Practice the things that we've been doing in the gym. Don't change anything from what you're doing. Just do what you do every day, because what you do every day is pretty fantastic. So let's just do us, okay? And go out there and have a great time today. This is step number 1 in the start of our season, all right? This is super exciting, and you guys have worked really hard for this. So let's go out and show off who we are and what we're gonna be in 2024, all right? Once your arms are up, that's where you hold. Blue ball, drop it in! Start us off, Ben! Come on, Paige! Let's go, Naomi! Opportunity. Go out there and freaking do it, girl. Yeah! Let's keep this party rolling, all right? That was a really great confidence booster to get into the flow of the competition. We get over here on bars, one thing at a time. Keep this party rolling here. All right, good job.
Ever since I was little, I've always loved pressure situations. I feel that I do better. Sometimes I know what's at stake. Being up there alone could be scary, but also could be really fun. Knowing that everyone's watching you is the scary part, so you kind of have to block that out and just do you.
Make my body move, lost into the groove, become my own dialectic drum. Take flight, falling knows that some vibes are fall into the void. I wanna go and lose my mind. Lost in something void outside of space and
This is a really great starting point for where we are for the season. Really incredible starting point for us. All right? Great job.
Today went well. We're off to a really good start. Really good. Everybody's happy and healthy.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I'm so much more excited for the season now than I was 4 hours.
Thank you so much for paying attention and watching.
Go Blue. We love each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the last episode.
Go Blue.